Imagine this. You're in the middle of a heated argument, emotions are flaring, and you feel your blood boiling. In that moment, wouldn't it be amazing if you could choose a calm, measured response instead of being swept away by the heat of the moment? What if I told you that you already have the power to transform such challenges into moments of personal victory? The key lies in how you respond to life's inevitable ups and downs. Welcome to today's video, where we're going to explore the ancient wisdom of Stoic philosophy, a philosophy that has guided people for centuries to thrive even in the face of adversity. Stoicism isn't just a dusty old relic of the past. It's a powerful tool that remains incredibly relevant in our fast-paced modern world. Whether you're juggling a stressful career, dealing with difficult relationships, or simply trying to find balance in the chaos of everyday life, the principles of Stoicism can help you respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. In this video, we'll dive deep into the Stoic mindset, explore practical strategies for mastering your reactions, and show you how these timeless principles can lead to a more resilient and fulfilling life. So, let's get started on this journey to train your mind to respond, not react. Stoicism, a philosophy that originated in ancient Greece and Rome, isn't about suppressing emotions or maintaining a stiff upper lip. Instead, it's a practical approach to life that emphasizes focusing on what's within our control and accepting what isn't. At its core, Stoicism teaches us that while we can't always control external events, we have complete control over our responses to them. This principle is incredibly powerful in our modern world, where we're constantly bombarded with stimuli and potential stressors. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Why is reactivity such a problem? When we react impulsively, we're often driven by our immediate emotions rather than our values or long-term goals. This can lead to damaged relationships, missed opportunities, and a sense of regret. Think about the last time you snapped at a loved one or made a hasty decision at work. How did that work out for you? Reactions like these can create a ripple effect, impacting not just the immediate situation, but our overall well-being and success in life. So, how do we shift from a reactive mindset to a responsive one? Let's explore some key strategies and practices that can help us train our minds to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Mindful response over reaction. One of the most powerful teachings in Stoicism is the concept of responding instead of reacting. Think of the last time you were caught off guard by something. A sudden criticism from a colleague, a surprising piece of bad news, or even just a rude comment from a stranger. Our natural instinct is often to react immediately, driven by the surge of emotions that such events trigger. But what if, instead of reacting on impulse, you could train yourself to respond with calm and deliberation? This idea is central to Stoicism. The Stoics believe that our initial, knee-jerk reactions are often unproductive and can lead to regret. Instead, they advocated for a mindful approach, where we take a moment to pause and reflect before taking action. This shift from reaction to response begins with cultivating self-awareness. The importance of self-awareness. Self-awareness is the ability to observe your thoughts and emotions as they arise. It's about becoming the observer of your mind, rather than getting swept away by your feelings. For the Stoics, self-awareness was the first step in mastering the art of response. When you're aware of what's happening inside your mind, whether it's anger, fear, or frustration, you can better manage these emotions instead of letting them control you. Start by paying attention to your thoughts throughout the day. Notice how certain events trigger specific emotional responses. For example, does criticism make you defensive? Does traffic make you angry? By identifying these triggers, you can start to understand your emotional patterns and prepare yourself to respond more thoughtfully when these situations arise. Before we dive in further, if you're enjoying this video and want more life-changing tips, make sure to hit that subscribe button. By joining our community, you'll get weekly videos packed with practical strategies to help you become the best version of yourself. The power of pausing. The next crucial practice is pausing before you react. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoics, often wrote about the importance of the space between stimulus and response. This space is where your power lies, the power to choose your reaction. But how do you create this space in the heat of the moment? One simple technique is to literally take a deep breath. Breathing deeply and slowly helps calm your nervous system, giving you a moment to think before you act. This pause can be just a few seconds long, but it's enough time to interrupt the automatic reaction process. During this pause, ask yourself, what's really going on here? What's the most constructive way to respond? Is this response aligned with my values and long-term goals? This moment of reflection can make all the difference. Reframing your perspective. Another powerful Stoic practice is reframing your perspective. Often the way we perceive a situation is what causes our emotional reaction. But what if you could change your perspective to see the situation in a more positive or constructive light? This is what the Stoics called reframing. Let's say you've just been passed over for a promotion at work. Your initial reaction might be disappointment or even anger. But instead of dwelling on what you didn't get, try to reframe the situation. What opportunities does this open up for you? Perhaps this gives you a chance to develop new skills, seek feedback to improve, or even explore new paths that you hadn't considered before. Reframing isn't about ignoring the negative. It's about choosing to see the potential for growth and learning in every situation. It's about shifting your focus from what's out of your control to what you can influence. For example, instead of viewing a tough challenge as a burden, consider it a chance to build resilience and strength. This change in perspective can dramatically alter how you feel and how you respond. Focus on what you can control. A core tenet of Stoicism is the idea of focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you cannot. The Stoics believe that we waste a lot of energy and create unnecessary stress by trying to control external events, things that are beyond our influence. Instead, they advised focusing on our own actions, thoughts, and attitudes, areas where we do have control. Focusing on what you can control is liberating. It frees you from the stress and frustration that come from trying to change things that are outside your influence. This principle can be applied to every aspect of life, from personal relationships to professional challenges. By concentrating on your own actions and responses, you empower yourself to navigate life with greater ease and effectiveness. To wrap things up, Stoicism offers us a powerful framework for transforming our reactions into thoughtful responses. By practicing self-awareness, pausing before action, reframing our perspective, and focusing on what we can control, we can navigate life's challenges with greater resilience and calm. Remember, every moment is a choice. By choosing to respond rather than react, you're not just improving your own well-being, you're also positively impacting the lives of those around you. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights on living a mindful and intentional life. Until next time, stay resilient, stay wise, and keep growing.